Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the first match of the final week of Season 44, and we are back in Kyber 2. After a little jaunt in Kyber 3, we went 2-1, so now we can get back to the real work, and we want to stay in Kyber 2 to finish this week, so we get those little extra crystals during Conquest. We'll take a quick look at how the defense performed last week. Our first match, this guy had a great roster. I did a lot of testing during it. Nothing really to show. We got one hold with the Profundity up against the Executrix. And in match 2, this one my opponent didn't do too much. He attempted a Jabba counter. He tried Traya to soften it up, and he did a couple more battles, and from there he just gave up. He probably could have kept going, but he wasn't interested in continuing. And in round 3, Bad Batch falls to Qui-Gon. That happens fairly often. I think that's a poor counter. And then with the rest of this, I forget how this match went. CLS falling to, yeah, that makes sense. He just forgot about Nest and how that's timeout with Nest. And then fleets, he could not clear fleets, so he lost the Profundity Mirror. Malevolence, that squad, that's a second attempt. You need to mess up the cooldowns before attempting that. That's why that failed. Negotiator wins the mirror, and then he's going up against the Executrix a few times. Uses the Chimera to clean up Profundity, but he's done. I full cleared him. He couldn't full clear me, so we won that match. But for this week, this bracket, we have a lot of 4GL players. We got 3 of them, including me, which is, I don't know, this is what I miss about how my roster used to be. I liked always having the lowest amount of GLs, and now we have to share that distinction with multiple other players. The rest of the bracket, though, there is one 6GL player, the rest are 7s. With the GPs, everyone, well, there's one guy at 7.8. That guy's probably going to have a rough week. The rest of us are on this, like, even this other guy, he's basically 9 million. Zetas are, okay, well, Blizzard Melon has, both these guys are super low on Zetas. And Relic units, it's fine-ish. This one guy's at 190. That's kind of creeping into the high numbers, which might cause some problems. The Gear 11 plus units here, pretty fine. These 4GL players, though, I think they're going to have a rough week, get knocked back down into Kyber 3. The Relic units, this is looking... Well, with my opponent here, my opponent has 16 Amis, and that's kind of in range with the bracket. He has a good amount of tier 7s and 8s. His relic distribution is very strong. The rest of the bracket, again, this Crime Pup guy has a really nice looking roster. There's another guy off the screen right now, Kursk, who has 19 tier 8s, 7 tier 9s. That guy could be a problem. With mods, my opponent's a little weaker. We're beating him by a meaningful amount in top 20. In top 500 we have a big advantage, and then with individual counts with 25 plus, 20 plus, 15 plus, we've got advantages across the board in nearly 100 extra 15 plus speed mods. With the rest of the bracket, I am 3rd in the top 25 averages. In the top 500 averages, I am 1st. So I've got the best mod depth. With Datacrons, there's 4 of us. Half the bracket are taking them pretty seriously. The rest of the bracket is very light participation. Master Kylo is representative of those players, so that gives another advantage. 1 player, one of the 4GL players without Jabba, 2 players without Lord Vader, and we've got 4 without Rey, and I'm the only one without SLKR. My opponent, Relic 7 Malgus, 1 Ami. Relic Iden. Relic 8 Starkiller, 1 Ami. Wampa's weaker at the Relic 3. His Savage is a little weaker. Traya is good. Aphra, 1 Ami, but Relic 7. With the Aphras, this bracket has half Aphras, half no Aphras. A bunch of people are not bothering with their Kylos or don't have them. Well, I guess 2 of them are the 4GL players, but one of the 7GL players doesn't have Kylo. Zoris are, I'd say there's maybe 2.5, 3-ish usable Zoris. Only 2 Third Sisters, which is the lightest Third Sister bracket we've had in a while. I am a single territory battle away from Third Sister. So during the 3v3 season, we are going to be adding her to my roster, and we're going to see some changes to how my performance has been, because I feel like our ability to hold into Kyber has been getting a little soft as some of the Datacrons have been getting a little weaker. With Malicos, Captain Rex CRex we should address. There's 2 people who already have him at relics, and then 3 of us have him at gear 11 or higher. Everybody's going after him pretty strong though. You can see everyone's 6 stars or higher. I just got mine to 7 stars for this week. Malicos, I wanted to highlight this because this I was very surprised by. There's only 2 Malicoses here. Malicos I think it's already been proven out is going to be a very meaningful change and impact to the Grand Arena game. He's very strong, very desirable. I thought that was very clear from the kit, and I'm kind of surprised that there aren't more here because I was expecting people to go after him like they did Malgus, because Malgus, it seemed like everybody had Malgus right away. Nobody wasted time with Malgus. And it seems like people took it easy with Malicos, which I do not think he's a character they should go easy with. If you don't have him, I would do everything you can to make sure you don't have to get him in Proving Grounds. With Drogon, 3 of us have made good progress on Drogons. Bunch of Relic 1 characters, which you guys know how I feel about. Not Relic 1, Level 1 characters. We got, I don't really feel like too much addressing here. There is 1 Jedi Knight Cal Kestis in this bracket with Crime Pup, who was the player I was kind of highlighting as being very strong, and now we're seeing more reasons why. And Leviathan's 2 players without Leviathan. The rest of this is fine. Let's get moving. Let's take a look at the quality of my opponent's modding. So looking in here, I think we'll be fine. His 3rd sister's kind of close at 294. So we'll keep an eye out for her. We are looking at 15, 20, 25. Ooh, there's 3rd sister, so probably less than 25. No, we're looking at exactly 25. BB-8 is at 304. 3rd sister is at 294. And the rest of the characters you can see falling below. 5th brother, a little slower. CLS, a slower CLS. And Bastila Fallen is slower. So a number of characters I would want. It looks like his Cal Kestis is not modded correctly. And Cere Junda, that is like, let's just take a look. Because the Unaligned Force User Squad, Cere Junda and stuff, there should be very little speed on these characters. Like the mechanics of how her leadership works, how Cal Kestis works, you shouldn't have speed. You can have a little bit to impact turn order, but they're going to function much better without speed on them. Now, as we hit the defense, I got to deal with these crickets, man. Okay, my opponent has gone. We are looking at what here? There is 1 shots there. Let's take. Well, I've made some changes. We should address some of that. So with that territory, I did change something. What did I change? I put Raddus back on defense is what I did. The rest remains the same. As we head down below, I did make some smaller alterations. One of those alterations was I did weaken my Malgus squad because I wanted to create 2 Sith Empire squads. That was something that was brought up by Tract over on my Discord, and that I thought was a good idea. A good idea that I agreed with. The idea being that the Malgus squad is pretty consistently countered these days. You don't really get holds with it, and as long as players have alternatives, they're going to get through it. But it will absorb a strong team, and then what you're able to do is create a Darth Revan squad, which will also absorb a strong team. So it becomes a way to elevate the overall strength of my defense, even though it weakens 1 squad. Although it made no difference here. I am going to be changing. I forgot about the troopers counter when I was setting things up. That's going to be changing. We do get a hold here with Trench, although we're going to be making some other changes. Like I've been putting Asajj there because I don't want to put Jango there. And part of the reason is like I get holds with it. The team works kind of well, even with Asajj there and without Jango. It's obviously better with Jango. Okay, good amount of holds here. So we've got a little bit of wiggle room. Not much, but a little bit. Now with my opponent's defense, let's take a look here. We can already see a lot of good teams. Now in the top territory, what we are looking, and we didn't do my Twitch stream prep, so I'm kind of going in blind. I glanced at this earlier, but okay, so we got JMK. I think we're probably gonna hit JMK it. We've got Aphra. With Jabba, we might try to pick it apart because otherwise we'd have to use JMK. Our 3rd sister here, we'll see, that could get tough. And then down below, we are looking at a Malgus, a Rey, a JML, and then an easier team with Kylo, which we would be able to We could probably solo that with Jedi Knight Luke, but we can't use Jedi Knight Luke like that. He's too valuable in this map. All right, we're going to get started. We'll talk a little bit more about this as we go, but like, we got a Starkiller, the JTR team, the JML team. We're going to Sith Eternal Emperor it, which means we don't have Sith Eternal Emperor for Malgus or Traya squad if one appears, or other versions. So that is going to leave me with my JML team as my JMK team. So JMK will, maybe we could do JML JMK. How good was that JMK? I think we gotta see how good this JMK was. Well, how good was this JMK? His JMK is very good, and I'm sure his mods are better than mine. His relic levels are better than mine. Would I want to JML or JMK that? I'm gonna think about it. This is why we're just gonna get started. Jabba, because if we JML it, then that puts me in a position where we've got JMK for Jabba, because we could do Night Sisters Merrin, which works, but sometimes I don't always make as much progress as I would hope. Although this version, I think we will. It's the Boba Fett ones that mess things up a little bit more for me. It's just because I need Traya for Third Sister, and we need options. All right, let's head down below. Let's just start with the one that we have a dedicated way that we got to handle, and that is Starkiller. We are throwing in Old Ben as our replacement because Mace has moved to defense because we need Galactic Republic Jedi with Qui-Gon, and we only have so many relics to go around. This one, there's a Retribution one I like. This is it, and let's head to the big screen. Let's get started. All right, what are we doing here? I'm kind of like not in game mode because today, as I record this, I won't be posting it until several days after. But this is when the Damian Lillard trade happened, and it was enough where when I finally became aware of it several hours later, it's just been occupying a lot of my mental space where I almost forgot about this. Like it's midnight. I could have done this hours ago. This wasn't one of those days where I was busy and where I was busy and I could have I couldn't do it until late, and I'm recording late because of that. I could have done this earlier. I just forgot about it because I was more interested in just digesting what had happened with that trade. And I am clearly not even focusing well enough on this. Although I'm getting pretty... I needed to do that other ability to get rid of this taunt. Because we're in trouble. Because now... Well, let's just spread some shocks and get to higher stacks. But we're going to take a big hit and things are going to be bad. Yeah, let's do an ability blocks. You know what? I'm going to basic. Because we're already there. And let's just do a basic. Let's not hit a stagger on Hondo. That would not be good. And let's just basic. That dodge is already way up on JTR. Let's throw a little shock over here. Let's get rid of this crit hit immunity. Land some more shocks. Can you just take your turn? I feel like you've been doing this for 10 minutes. Ooh. Basic. Get into the damage immunity, which should have happened a long time ago. And that goes for all of you. I'm very concerned about this match. I cannot even do that right now. I can do this on Rey, though. This will hurt Rey. Can we land some stuns maybe? Sure, I'll throw a stagger. I could use some debuffs and turn meter. I think I'm going to lose this. I was too busy talking that I don't even know what happened. Okay, she's in the yellow. That is very good. Visas, can you take a turn so that I can heal yourself? Nope, you just want to die? Am I really going to do this right now? I'm going to do it right now, but it's like it's not the time to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to what I did wrong. Well, we're losing this match. After something like that, I'm just going to talk about the Damian Lillard trade because that's definitely what I'm more concerned about right now. Because there's not a lot of ways for me to absorb that going poorly. We'll play the rest of the match out the way that I would have intended, and we'll see if we can come up with something. No, we could do like we could do something with JML. We just need a JMK, and we'll pick apart. We got to pick apart Jabba and hope that goes well. That's what we got to do. Because that's the thing about Jabba, where I've been considering, do I even want to put Jabba on defense? Because we're in a situation where you can use several weaker teams. It's just like, I gotta hit this kettle that I decided to boil. Okay, not good timing. This is all terrible. And everybody's in the wrong slot. I'm just off today. I'm completely off. I'm going after Malgus because I don't want to trigger the Drain Life on Malik. But it happens on its own anyway. Okay. Can we just take him out then? Take him out. See, this is going terribly. He's going to Drain Life now. Trigger. At least we don't have shock on Rex, but we didn't get... come on. Die. Perfect. Alright, can we take out Fallen? I'm feeling pretty good at this point. Not great, but pretty good. It looks like we're taking out Revan first. We haven't even gotten to an armor shred yet. Okay, can we take him out? Perfect. Okay, let's hit Fallen. I shouldn't saved that. I'm gonna do this, but I might regret it. No, we're fine. Okay, good. I can probably just auto from here. Alright, there goes some protection up. Making good work. Take that hit, form up, get some turns. Hit. Tickle him. Boom. Perfect. Okay. I like it when that works. Let's set the Eternal Emperor JML. We'll give him. You can have these guys. I didn't give you a tank. You get to have this tank then. You can have him, and you know what? You guys can even have Thrawn. And let's grab a Datacron of... Ooh, we can do that. I guess we don't get the full benefits because we don't have a Relic 5 character. But I'd rather... Offense and health steal or health? Offense and health steal. Let's just take the health. We don't have another. I just need a tank. I need a tank. Alright, we basic. We'll deal with this armor shred. Okay. Link JML, and I guess let's link Yoda. Yoda, I think, is the one I'm most concerned about of who's here. We'll do a little bit of this. Yeah, so I want to focus here. I'm not going to talk about that trade right now. I'm definitely going to talk about it, though, because it's all I'm interested in talking about. Oh, you know what we can talk about other than that? Those Jack Ryan movies. We'll talk about some Jack Ryan movies as well. Because I've been consuming a lot of those. Let's clear some foresights. Ultimate. I'm a little concerned. Ooh, beautiful. Less concerned, but still a little bit concerned. Okay. Still a little bit concerned. Because this is only Relic 5. Oof. I need to land. Let me throw a little shock over on you too. No, 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 no. Oh, don't you dare. I kind of don't want to break the link. I'm just going to hit him. Okay. There we go. We'll get him more friends and get him more relic levels soon, but you know, that's why I made it a priority to get him in order to maintain the Kyber 2 status of this account. It's just a very, very important weapon for offense. I'm so glad we took out Rey, even though we still have to deal with this nonsense. Okay, let's keep moving. We'll head up top because I got to know if this stuff is going to play out the way that I want it to play out. Is there another way we can clean up Rey? Probably not. Not anything I want to consider. This JMK I know is going to go terribly. Let's just do it. I got to know how it goes. This is kind of going to determine the match. And I've been wanting to add relic levels to all these characters for a very long time, but it's, do I add relic levels or do I get GLA? And the choice I'm making is GLA. Or it's, do I add relic levels or get the Leviathan? Do I add relic levels or do I get whatever else? It's the free-to-play life. Now, what do I want here? It's this one that I've been using. I don't think I'm going to like how this match goes. Okay. His cat's beating me by 1. Oh, I'm beating his JMK. Okay, I'm going to do this. And then we're just going to work on trying to charge up quickly. We're not going to take out Kenobi. We're going to take out Cat. And the Cricket is back. I'm going to self-target. I'm not even going to worry about hurting Ahsoka because that's not how we're taking her out. Let's call some assists. Or at least we have a Datacron and he doesn't. That's something. And that's fine. That's fine. Perfect. Let's hit the alt. Okay, now I need Cat to take her turn. Okay. Alright, he hits his ultimate. Can finally. Jeez, finally. Alright. Now let's work on the rest of this. Alright, hit Ahsoka. Looks like the alt charge is gone. Let's refresh Cat. Basic. We still need to get through Ahsoka more and further, which isn't a huge deal. Yeah, let's throw an armor shred, because we're going to need those to get through Kenobi. Hit Ahsoka. She's gone. She got her thing. Basic. Let's be... Maybe I should have done the charge, but I like to get a full charge. Especially when we want to get around Kenobi. Alright, hit the ult. That should take out Ahsoka with the assist. Perfect. Now let's see if we can take out Padme. Maybe I... No, she's got... Everyone's got foresight. Let's just basic, because we want to land the healing immunity. Throw another armor shred on Kenobi. Okay, come on. Refresh. Okay, more assists. This gets to the perfect. We'll auto pretty soon. It looks like this match is going exactly the way I wanted. Perfect. Let's just auto. Great, great, great. Okay, we're still alive. We are still alive. What's next? Alright, let's start trying to pick apart Jabba. We're going to shuffle up my Mandos, my Trench, my Night Sisters, because maybe it's time to give Night Sisters Asajj back. Okay. Now Gamu makes me feel a little bit better about this. A little bit. Alright, we'll hit this. Hit this. We got an AoE coming from Talzin in a moment. Okay. I'll get some good plague spreading around. More plague. More plague. Come on. Alright. We'll bring her back in a moment. Maybe we'll just charge up for a moment. Okay, Talzin's coming up next. Alright, let's okay, get a little bit more. Perfect, perfect, perfect. They're falling apart. Let's make sure we don't lose Daka, especially now. Here we go. Now Merrin's back. Now got a little bit more room to work with, and we can start making sure Bossk goes down with all of this plague. Oh no, who are you eating? That's bad. Oh wait. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't you die. Perfect. Although, we gotta get Plague all set up on these characters again. I need to bring Daka back. I need the... Not Daka, Talzin, because I need the AoE. I want more Plague. I want the animation faster on Merrin. I don't like that little pause that happens. Okay, come on. I need to take out these other characters. Come on, that's a lot of plague. Let me do it. Especially Bossk. Oh, I need to heal up. I don't want to mess around with that. Maybe I should let Bossk take a turn though. Okay, come on. Like, that's a lot of plague. Oh, see, now I lost Daka. Who are you eating? We can still make it out of this with a real nice cleanup. If I don't lose... Okay, now we can't. Well, it's still very manageable. Skiff Lando, if anyone's going to live, that one's not terrible. But we got what we needed, because what it really means is I don't need Traya anymore. So Traya can safely go here. And this is one of those things where you don't need to be afraid to use your Traya. Who am I gonna give to you guys? Am I gonna give you Vader? Because how am I gonna... Well, I guess maybe I'll just give you Vader. Because I can give... No, HK's on defense. I don't have another dark side droid, right? Who do I give you? I give you Second Sister? You want Second Sister? She's not a Sith. If I had a dark side droid for Aphra, one that I could give her, I'd probably do it that way. Do I want a tank though? What do I got? Like Gamu? I feel like Second Sister's gonna do more work than Gamu though. Hopefully this doesn't fail. I don't feel as good about it because usually I have a little more synergy. I forget all of the particulars of the synergy with Traya lead though, like what she needs versus what she doesn't need. I don't want to do a drain yet. Maybe I just do it. Let's take our chances. Okay, if we're gonna get two, at least it's on Reva and on Fifth Brother. And it's over. That's terrible. Can I at least... I don't get my Annihilate, right? Nope, of course not. Let's do another of these. No, it's over. I should probably forfeit. Yeah, I don't think I have a way through that now. That was kind of... That's where it really falls apart for me. You know what I think I'm going to try? I don't think this is going to work, but you know what? Let's just do it. Because this match is likely over. Let's just try this. This works in the Grand Arena data. I imagine this is with relic versions, not with this version. But I say we give it a shot. Do I want Kanan though? You know what? Let's take Kanan. Okay, let's see how badly this goes. There goes our Sabine. We've lost Sabine before, and it does make it quite a bit harder when we were going up against Raddus. I have no idea what I want. I'm going to throw this like this. Sabine, I feel like, was pretty important. But maybe we find a way through. Alright, we AoE here. Give her some protection up. We will do a little of this. Keep going. Loss of a special. Ooh. AoE, does that take out 7th? No. Come on. AoE. There we go. But you're gonna revive. Do I just need to auto? We've gone and used 2 minutes. I feel like I need to auto. Let's just auto. I'm a little scared to auto though. If this works. If I add a little bit of gear to Sabine to see if I can make her survive the opening. Maybe increase the speed of some of these characters. Because this... My Rex is only like 230. He's pretty slow. He is not where a lot of players have him at. Like most players are trying to get him to 300. Oh my god. Like this is a Gear 12 team. Don't die. Please don't. No one's allowed to die. But we can't take her out, right? Like, we need to take out the other characters. So this must be a thing where... Oh wait, no, I have to take her out like 3 times or something. Is that how it works? Like, are we gonna take her out one more time? If I don't run out of clock? This is nuts. And they had preloaded turn meter. This changes everything. I should have hit auto from the start. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna time out because I didn't hit auto early enough. I think 10 more seconds maybe. 10 more seconds and we just win it. Wow. Wow. I wish there were more third sisters in this bracket so I could test that out more. That's incredible. Makes me realize I misplayed JMK last week. Or not JMK, it was a Lord Vader with Third Sister that I misplayed last week. Because I didn't fully understand the mechanics of Third Sister, because I usually just beat her with the Traya squad. Okay, never mind. We're still alive. Alright, let's just do CLS up against Aphra. That's a nice, strong counter. I have no idea what's on the back wall, so we may just not have a shot at the back wall. And, I don't know, maybe that's for the best. Whenever a Wookiee ally, well, do I think a Wookiee ally is going to be defeating an enemy? Probably not. The grit, is grit going to apply here? I don't know if there's that much max health effects. Or percent health effects. I think... maybe. I don't think I want grit. Let's just do this. Alright. Hit Aphra. This team falls apart without Aphra. That's why CLS is so strong up against it. Let's take out Triple O. And start working on BT1. I wonder how Hondo would do up against this squad. Am I crazy for thinking that? Because Hondo gets out first, you can throw capture onto Aphra right away. And then are there... the ability block from Vader would be a problem, but this one didn't have Vader. Well, I guess there's ability block from IG-88. There's no stuns. There are shocks, but shocks not the problem. Stuns are a problem. Because you can cleanse... as long as you can do the second special, you can cleanse a shock. Am I feeling crazy for feeling like Hondo has a shot up against Aphra? Alright, JML, I need you to cooperate. So please cooperate here. Do we want Bastila, or do I want... maybe I want Yoda. I think I want Yoda. Because Yoda at least has an AoE ability that might come into play. Or do I want Jolie? No, I don't think I want Jolie. I think I want the turn meter. Yeah, we're going to take this. Because there's going to be a lot of buffs. Okay, she fell into the yellow, which is great. And I think, let's hit Yoda. We'll do a master's training. I think I'll wait to do that for a turn. Let's... yeah, let's stun. I want to get master's training out. We will do master's training. Yoda. Don't think I want to do that yet. Perfect-ish. I haven't been paying attention to who's been taking what turn. Spread them buffs, get a bunch of turn meter. This is very annoying that I can't hit Swolo. Okay. I think I'm gonna mark Swolo. Even though we can't hurt him right now. It's just... Can you just take your turn? Oh my god. Okay, good, good. He took his turn. He fell in the damage immunity. He got his turn. Get him into the perfect-ish. Come on. Come on. This is gonna be bad, right? And I'm about to lose everybody, right? Come on. Can you just let me win this? Can I, like, take out Swolo and not let you revive? Alright, we might be done. I don't think we have a way through that now. You know what, here, I don't want to do this, but it's honestly, oh, you know, no. This, maybe we got another option. Maybe we have another option. Do I feel that crazy? So the thing is, what we can do is Malicos. But what squad do I put Malicos with? Because with Malicos, we can stop him from reviving. We can lose after that. But we got one shot at doing it. His dark side. But he is weak enough that maybe we just do Cere. I kind of just want to do Cere. I'm going to regret this, but if we're going to lose, let's go down my way. See, he has instant defeat immunity, but we're not going to instant defeat him. Problem I didn't consider, though, is now we got to get through Ray. And we don't have the damage output for that. Because we can't take him out. Until she's in the red, too. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Please let me do this. Please let me do this. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We are still alive. I don't even know what I want to do here. This is just like such an old school squad. I feel like there's not too many debuffs on an Iden squad, which makes me feel like this is going to work. I guess not. Why did I start? Do I only start with? I don't understand here. I didn't accidentally put in a droid ally, did I? Did I put in Dark Trooper by accident instead of Death Trooper? You can tell that I've only had her on defense for like a year. Leave them alone. Okay. Okay. Just, oh, come on, man. Okay, he's gonna die. This is completely falling apart. Yeah, alright, fine. Guess that doesn't work. I thought I was supposed to start with full turn meter though. Do I feel like this is a job for Hondo? Or can Geos can... I haven't faced this team in so long I forgot even what to do. I just know that like debuffs are gonna help crew heal. And when I have seen it, I've always like done a Jedi Knight Luke solo. Can I just bad batch this and be done with it? They do have full turn meter, let's not bad batch it. Let's do this. Where, oh there you are. Alright, we dispel. Yeah, what? Of course. You know, when things say certain things are 100% immunity, they usually mean is maybe if you have the right relics, which I don't. That's AoE and AoE. Let's get rid of the Ami. I'm not really ready for you to die yet. Perfect. Alright, let's take out Hux while he's weak. Alright, there goes Sith. Or not Sith, there goes IG-100. Alright, let's take out Sith. Alright, there's a healing immunity. An AoE. Take a healing immunity. And there we go. Alright, that was a complete mess, but we're done. What? I'm concerned that I don't remember what my first attempt was. Ooh. When I'm like this, I shouldn't be playing. Alright, we got Cere on the back wall. Cere with no Malicos. Okay. Old Ben with some stuff, and we got a Sana team with some weird stuff. I need to keep Aphra for Jabba. I forgot, we still have Jabba to deal with. Jeez. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of counters left for Cere. There is a bounty hunter thing, though. We will attempt it. A lot of these counters, though, they kind of work better when you got relics. That's not the one I want. But we're going to give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. I want to check this guy's history now. This was a tough defense, and I like how far we've gotten. I'm a little concerned that I may have been pausing and playing incorrectly. Hopefully I didn't mess or miss any matches. Okay. Let's hit Scavray. There's our contract. We already have crit chance up on our bow. And you know what? Let's just... Is that damage immunity? That's damage immunity, right? Yeah, so let's not attack her. Let's attack Calcestis. Let's take out Cere. Okay, we'll throw out some heal up, get some rid of that daze. Hit 9th. Call Fennec for an assist. I feel like we're going to be relying on Mando a whole lot in this one. At least this is not a scary Cere squad. Like, this is not an ideal team. Ahsoka would make this so much scarier. I would like to get my taunt back up, though. Okay. Looks like Scavray, we're through the protection up, so we will focus on her a little bit. It looks like everybody now. Yeah, let's do this. We got another disintegrate next turn. As long as we can keep them off of Mando. Maybe we'll take out 9th, just so I don't have to be behind this taunt. Although I kind of want to get rid of Calcestis. Because he's got enough synergy where maybe that's in my best interest. Ooh. How did that do so much? I shouldn't be wasting turns on him because I'm about to take him out. This worked out great. Now I gotta figure out how to deal with these other squads. I think we'll go clean up Jabba while we figure out some of those other moves. Actually, let's just auto from here. We're done. These guys aren't gonna do anything. What do we want? We can talk about that trade. So here's how I feel about it. I feel like the Bucks, yes, they got offensively better, but they are a very shallow team now. That is also very old and has a lot of injury issues, and I think they're actually pretty vulnerable, and I don't think they can win. I think losing Drew hurts, despite Drew's offensive liabilities. I think that offense is a reason they traded for him and won a championship with him. Bigger issues is their lack of depth and their injury issues. And Lopez, I don't think Lopez has another season like that in him. Let's do Aphra. That's not Aphra. Well, you know what? We're not going to do Aphra. You know what? I want to try my Mothma team. I think this is probably not the match for it. I'm going to do it anyway. The reason it's because this is kind of a cleanup, but this is not. Oh, this probably won't work. All right. Okay. Can we do it? Maybe I need to just auto. We have to get through Lando quick in order to have a shot at this. I feel like, which maybe we're getting close to. All right, that takes care of him. Now we get to work on Jabba with 4 minutes left, and I'm okay. Let's just hit auto. Will this work for me? Okay, so other basketball things for people who don't care about basketball. The Suns, like DeAndre Ayton, massively overrated player who plays only one side of the ball. He's an offensive-oriented player who has a long history of having a terrible attitude, and I think the Suns are actually going to be better off without him. And that team is surprisingly deep. Like, yeah, Yusuf Nurkic he's been injury-plagued his entire season. He's not a bad player. He just hasn't been healthy and hasn't shown it in an extremely long time. And they got, Grayson Allen, so they got much deeper with Grayson Allen. They also got another guy, I can't remember, Keon Johnson, I think. Keon Johnson, he's fine. Oh, they got Nasir Little. Nasir Little is a guy I really like. He was really interesting 2 seasons ago. Last season, though, he had more injury issues. He's been kind of another injury-plagued young guy, but he's an interesting player to take a bet on. I think that's very interesting and promising. And then Portland got 2 nice players. DeAndre Ayton they can build around. Despite not liking him, they're a young team. He will contribute and he will make them better. And then Drew, they're going to flip Drew for another piece. Somebody's going to trade for Drew. Championship contenders going to trade for Drew. You got Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid upset that this trade happened. And that's going to put those teams in a situation where they're going to feel like they're going to trade for Drew, because there's no, unless they go for I guess nobody wants James Harden. Nobody wants James Harden. Because James Harden, that's like the same problem with like a DeAndre Ayton. You don't want players with a bad attitude. What do we want? Can I just Akbar this? Ewoks? Maybe we Ewoks. Can we just make this quick work? Okay, we're gonna transition over to Jack Ryan, because I've been Instead of finishing Ahsoka, I have been watching a bunch of nonsense. And some of that nonsense has just been Jack Ryan fare, because I've always liked that kind of stuff. So I finally watched the Chris Pine one, Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit. Solid enough. I actually really liked a lot of the casting decisions. Like, I thought he made a solid enough Jack Ryan. I like Keira Knightley. She was good. The way that I felt about it, though, was I felt like it shouldn't have been a movie. Like, their relationship stuff I thought worked, but it was too much in a movie. I would have preferred that storyline spread out over like 8 episodes, because then I think you could have built it up a lot better. And they basically try to do like a whole relationship crammed into that movie, which is just too much for what they were trying to do. And then the second half of the movie is just kind of a little generic and boring, that I wasn't too interested in it. But yeah. It just became generic. It was just generic action movie stuff. That I like the Jack Ryan Amazon show a little better, although the final season of that just kind of got boring. It kind of fell apart. Wait, which of these teams is better? Hondo, you better? Or do I think Sana's better? Sana's at least closer to a team. That Hondo one is only Hondo. That's Hondo and Dash. So this is what they got going on. Okay, I see what they're doing. So they have a tank, a taunt, to keep me from attacking Hondo. So I want to be able to ignore taunt or quickly dispel, get around that taunt so I can go after Hondo. I still have Aphra though. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of this. You can have Bam, and you can also have... Who do you want? You want Padme? Sortie? Let's do Sortie, because then Sortie will get a little bit of stuff going on with R2. Take it. The reason I'm doing this is we can ignore taunt. I wonder who is going to get captured, though. Alright, we're good. Oh, he's got outmaneuver. Alright, let's take out Dash. Strip the turn meter. Oh, he put the capture on R2. Which means everybody's staying out in the open longer than I would like. Capture's gone. Alright, does this ignore taunt? This is unavoidable? No, not avoidable. What about the basic? Alright, let's do this over on Dash. Have our tank. Okay, good. Can I take out Dash now, please? He's gonna capture Ray. Oof, this is why I want to take out Dash. Look at that. Okay, Dash is down. Okay, what? Oh, outmaneuver again? Come on. Fine. Maybe I should save that ability. Alright, he's supercharged now, which is what I want to be careful about, but I'm still okay because he still can't kill me. And I can apply healing immunity to him. Let's take his turn meter and threw an ability block down. I should have brought a stun along. Oh, we do have a stun. Because stun is one thing that really hurts Hondo. Okay, here's a healing immunity. That's going to do a lot as well. Let's give him some burning. No, I should have stunned. No, he's got an ability block. We gotta get healing immunity back on him. Stun, no stun. Boom! Awesome. I knew that would work. Alright, this we're just going to Aphra. I don't want to think about it. Or wait, do we want to test? What do we have to test? We have Lobot. I don't want to. I just want to be done. It's late. It's 1 a.m. This has taken a long time. Let's just Aphra it and be done. This was a very tough defense for us to puzzle out, so I'm ready. And we still got fleet to do. Sure. I feel like the likelihood that I accidentally paused during a battle this evening is very high. I hope I didn't, but I feel like it's a pretty high. Alright, more Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan. Oh, I tried to watch Some of All Fears. That was the only one I haven't seen. And it is terrible. Like, I don't think I got more than 15 minutes into it. It was just terrible. It was... Yeah. Ben Affleck is terrible at it, but beyond that, like, you can't really even tell because the script is so bad. Like, this... It's... None of it functions as a believable thing. It's not interested in telling a CIA or spy story. It's interested in being, like, Independence Day. It's like if Roland Emmerich had written the stuff. Okay, we're gonna do our Chimera counter, and I need... Oh wait, I wrote this down the other day, right? Because I'm smart. Because I'm smart. Here we go. I should have, if I was really smart though, I would have made a preset, so I didn't have to. You know what? Let's do that right now. Oh, because, all right, we're not going to do this right now. Come on. Okay, let's grab the Chimera, Vader, Scythe, TIE Fighter, where are you? Let's do this the smart way. Empire, TIE Fighter. And then the reinforcement was what? It was... The Defender. It's the Defender. And then, was that the only one I needed? Or do we bring in another one? Does somebody else come in? I don't remember, because I'm apparently not that smart. Oh, yeah, you know what it is? It's this Interceptor, of course. Of course it would be. We're not using 2 fleets, let's just bring in everybody. Alright. Let's call it Chemlev. It's more of a Chemlev. I've kind of lost it, if you guys haven't picked up on it. Okay, here. We've unpaused. Everything's going great. We special. We target, so we have a target lock on there for the future. And now I bring out the defender. And we stun. This is my third time. No, fourth time. Third time in Grand Arena doing it. Fourth time doing it because we've done it in Fleet. We need a formation, but it's really about the dispel. And now we are going to basic him. And we are going to... You don't have a lot of turn meter, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to remove turn meter. Basic. And now's the Sith Assassin. To keep the defender alive. Goodbye, TIE Fighter. Yeah, we're gonna bring out the Interceptor. Foresight. Random ally gets Foresight. Let's just do this. This feels like what you do, but I don't know if that's the correct call. That's not in my notes. Okay. Let's heal you up. We are going to formation, but maybe I should do it on you. I'm kind of mixed about it. So let's take out you because you're going to die easy. Goodbye, Interceptor. Goodbye, whoever you target. Do I want the shuttle or the bomber? I guess I only get one. I'm going to bring out the shuttle. Yeah. So we might need to clean this up. But we haven't lost it yet. Okay. We brought out the scythe, which explains why he had some issues on his attacks. And he just heals up a little. And there's a dodge. And I lost my shuttle. Can I please take him out? Please. Yes. Take him out. Yes. That's stun. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's auto. It's auto. Can we do it? All right. No problem. Now we got the Leviathan to do this, and then Malevolence to clean up the other one, and we're good. We're still going to lose on banners, but these kinds of matches, it's a point of pride to get a full clear. Do I want one? Should I just give you one? No, there's a banner for unused. It doesn't matter. Why am I acting like this stuff matters? It doesn't matter at all. I haven't rewatched Clear and Present Danger or Patriot Games, or I guess or Hunt for October in a really long time. A really long time. So I don't know if I can actually like rank out how I would view these. Let's just talk about the match. Okay, so tenacity up. When you the thing with this, target the Houndstooth and just use basics until tenacity up is gone. Heal up or put the breach immunity on your guy. And still there's tenacity up, so we're going to basic. So the whole thing is we need to land debuffs, and if we can't land debuffs, then let's not waste our abilities that can land a lot of debuffs. Bring out the fighter. Basic. Okay, debuffs are off at least 2 of the ships. Or not debuffs, tenacity up is off 2 of the ships, so we're going to AoE. Same with the bomber. Now we can land some bombs, so we AoE and we do this and we can land some debuffs. Now we should have that ability when our turn comes around, and we do. Let's make our tank tanky. Okay, we're not going to take out the Houndstooth, but we made 2. Let's just do this. I don't want to feed him turn meter. Okay, Mark 6 Interceptor. Let's take out the Houndstooth. Boom. And I think what I've landed on is I just want to get rid of the Razor Crest. Because I've gone after like IG before, and I feel like what happens is he just starts recovering too much, and I don't. And I get into a bad situation. Okay, good. Okay, boom, done. We're good. Let's do our final one and see where we end up with the banners. But we needed far more attempts on those other teams, so we're not going to. I think we're going to be more like low 1700s, maybe 1600s, 1680s. But I'm starting to feel like Leviathan shouldn't go on defense, because that Chimera counter is real good. Like, that's the worst it's been for me, and we still won it. You know what, let's target the right peoples. Oh, fine. Okay, we AoE. I don't feel like this is going the way it usually does for me. It's been a while since I've done this counter. Okay. Alright, we're going to AoE. I generally don't bring out the spy too quickly with... he gets the thing back. Let's target him and let... hopefully the bombs will finish him off. I think he's a little too strong for the bombs to finish him off, but maybe we get lucky. Nope, we get the plow. Okay. How are you still taunting? Alright, let's do spy. Who are you gonna mark? Let's take out Plo real quick. Get to... I don't like how this is looking. This looks like a loss. Give me some turn meter. I need you to stay alive, Spy. Ugh. I feel like that's happening a lot more lately. I don't know, do I need like Relic 8 on Grievous? I feel like it's JMK's fault. That's how I feel. Why do I feel like doing this? This feels... Is this dumb? It feels dumb. We'll do Finalizer. I don't want to do it though. I feel like I'm being very mumbly in this video. Alright, where are we at? Yep, this, you know, I gotta just trust my instincts. My instincts, for whatever reason, said Ravensclaw. And maybe my instincts were right. Because this is going terribly. Maybe I know what I'm doing. And I should just play it out. Maybe I should do Raddus first though, in case. Yeah, we should know, because Raddus, like let's say this fails and Raddus works, then we don't have a cleanup. We should do Raddus. That would be the smart way to play it. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's hit AoE. All right. What's our total? 101 fewer. Well, Master Kylo, congrats, well played. That was one tough defense, and I am very happy we got through it. And we learned a number of things. Like, we learned that Captain Rex beats Third Sister even with gear 12. That is nuts. We learned a couple other counters too that I hadn't resorted to before. So yeah, this was a valuable match, and we will wrap it up here. We got a bunch of other stuff to work on. I'm gonna go to bed. It's late. It's 1:30. Be excellent to each other, everyone. Still plays Galaxy of Heroes.